Today, a farmer has let me fish his private salmon river. I'm so excited about this. It's right at the end of the salmon season, and today we have got a great chance at getting one on the bank. Some really nice fish have been caught. Some big salmon have been caught on this small stretch so far this year. So hopefully there's going to be another one. Fish on, fish on. Yes, come on. Fish on, fish on. Now, I have had a thorough look at this place on Google Maps. It's a little different from the salmon rivers I usually fish. Look, we've got sort of an industrial backdrop rather than like a woodland backdrop. But yeah, these fish come all the way up this river, and of course that crosses a whole variety of different stretches and terrains. And today, maybe this place is going to be the place where my dreams come true. So I do have a thank you to say to Jaden. He's the reason I'm able to fish here today. His dad actually knows the farmer that owns this field and the fishing rights, and he very kindly got me permission to have a go down here today. I do hope this water deepens off a bit soon. Right now we've only got a couple of feet right the way across the river. As soon as we find the deeper pools, I bet that's where we're going to find the salmon today. Looks like a couple of dogs have come to say hello. It's okay. Not yet, no. Only just got started. Take a look at this. I've just come across what looks like a big salmon ladder. That is so interesting. There's a really big pool underneath and some interesting looking features on it as well. Never actually seen one that looks like this up close. There are actually rules and regulations about how far away from this you have to be to fish, and I will make sure I do follow those, but I am going to go up and have a little look and a little poke around and see what we can see. Looks like some kind of propeller's being turned in there. That's absolutely crazy. Anybody got any idea what that's for? So there looks like there's a big grid that stopped the fish getting in there to that propeller, which is there. So I'd say that that little section over the other side is where they swim up. Anyway, gonna head round above it and see what it looks like at the other side. Just been speaking to the woman walking those dogs, and apparently that's where she sees most people fishing, so very excited. Right, we are definitely far enough away from that weir to start fishing again, and I am so excited about this. You've not seen much from me in a few weeks, and that's because I've really been focusing on the salmon fishing. Unsuccessfully, I might add. I have been trying really hard to catch one, and this is my last opportunity. Oh, I literally just had a follow in this little pool here. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but it looked like it had a kind of white spot on the front of its mouth, so maybe it was a salmon. Didn't look like a big fish, but it's promising first signs.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, of course you can. You'll probably have to come over here though. Have you watched a few of my videos then, have you?
Yeah.
Got some stuff for you if you want something each. Let me see what I can find.
I've got like no spinners or anything.
Let's see what we've got in here.
Whoa.
Right.
Got a lot.
Go on, who wants a keychain? I got two keychains.
Yeah, you can have one. You can have one.
And I've got another keychain. Take this one off my keys. Right, who's getting this one then?
I'll have it. You bought
I do have another one. There you go.
Are these all merch?
Yeah. Right, so you can pick one of these each. Two little crankbaits.
Hello.
And this is a single hook spoon. Right, I'll see you later. So Jaden, who helped me get permission to fish here, was actually the older brother of one of those young lads over there. It's great to see kids out fishing, isn't it? There's so many other things they could be doing, and to see them out spinning rods in hand, it does make me very happy. Anyway, I've been fishing this place for a good few hours now, covered the whole stretch, and not a fish to show for it, but the day's not over yet. I've got another really good spot in mind. It's an absolutely beautiful stretch of river. I know there's salmon in there. I've had follows from them this season, not managed to catch one, but that's where we're headed. And that's where we're going to end this salmon season strong, hopefully with a beautiful fish. Right, just got to the second spot and I've got high hopes for this place. I absolutely love it here. And it is definitely a salmon fishing hotspot. This place is just absolutely beautiful with these autumn colours. Look at that, all those trees. That is absolutely breathtaking. Finally a bit of fast flow. Oh, I could really do with catching a fish soon, to be honest. Definitely needing one. There we go, fish on. Oh, it's come off. No. Didn't see what it was, it didn't feel huge, so actually in hindsight it probably wasn't a salmon, so it's probably a good thing that it came off, but this river just continues to tease me. I've not actually accidentally caught many trout at all whilst fishing this river this October. Normally I catch quite a few by mistake, but I've been using much bigger lures like this, and I've only actually had one, which was right here actually the other week, so I'll show you that now. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, what have we got? Doesn't feel like a salmon, but it's something. On a flying sea too. And we've got it in the net. There we go, it's not a salmon, but it's a beautiful little trout. Absolutely stunning little thing. Now, if you're wondering what lure I'm using, I've just got a 10 gram Meps Black Flying Sea on. I get most of my salmon and trout fishing gear from Carlson's, the fishing shop in Kendal. There's a really good range of stuff in there. If you're on your way to the Lake District, you need some stuff, whether it be pike, coarse, trout, salmon, stop by in there and say hello to my friends who run it. This rod I'm using today is the Rigged and Ready Predator, so I use this a lot for pike fishing, but it does also double up as a good sea fishing or a good salmon fishing rod. Comes with two different tips. This current tip is the 10 to 30 gram, which is perfect for this kind of thing. We have that with the Rigged and Ready RR 3000 spinning reel, 33-pound braid, 16-pound fluorocarbon leader, all available from my website www.adventurefishinguk.com, link below. Look what I have just seen here. That's crazy, that's a sea trout. Quite a nice size one, but it is an absolute mess. Anyone know why it looks like that? Let me know. Fish on, yes, come on. Oh, it's not a salmon. It's not a salmon, but it's not a tiny fish. Let's see what we've got here. So I'm just giving this fish a very nice rest because they're not actually in season, these trout, so we're just going to get it back off on its way. But what an absolutely beautiful fish that is. Definitely not unhappy with the catch, for sure, but a salmon would have been better. I've actually just swapped over to an orange flying sea rather than a black one too, so that does show that it's working. Hopefully there's going to be a salmon coming next. All hope is definitely not lost because we've still got arguably the two most likely salmon spots to go just over there. You know what's weird? Even though there's hours left of the salmon season, literally an hour and a half, 2 hours before it gets dark, I really think I'm going to get one somehow. I've just got that feeling. Just had a little fly around with my drone, and the colours on these trees, it just looks absolutely sublime. I couldn't have it up for too long because it is sort of ever so slightly raining, but I'm so glad I took the risk. So we are fishing the final pool now, and this is the one where I've actually had the most confidence in. It's so deep, it goes all the way around underneath those trees. Oh, did you see that? Salmon, just over there. Go on, go on. I might have just been covering the camera with my hand. Oh, that was a decent fish. I just don't really know what's going to be my best approach. I'm on my final pull, final couple of hours of salmon season, and I just don't really know what to do. So I'm going to send a few messages around and see if I can consult the help of someone with a bit more expertise than me. Just giving my friend Isaac a little video call. Let's see if he picks up. He may or may not.
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm just playing a pike at the moment, so I'm pretty good. How are you?
You're playing a pike at the moment? Love to hear it.
Yeah.
So I've just called you for a bit of emergency salmon fishing advice.
Yeah, go on.
Right,
Okay.
so...
Everything's crossed for you.
See you later.
See you later. Have a good one.
Right, let's follow that advice and try let this sink right the way down to the bottom, because that's not something I've really been doing that much. Just having a little change over to a pink and purple spinner. I am so determined to catch this fish that I know is in here. Fish on, yes! Oh no, it's not a salmon. What is it though? See if we can just land this one by hand. It's just a baby trout. Well, trout number 2. Beautiful little fish. Not the salmon we're here for. Right, I know what to do. I've spoken with the experts. Call with Isaac, and I've had some words of wisdom from Dean, the Cumbrian angler.
Sometimes changing the angle and changing the speed can just entice one to take, and it'll get a little bit more depth.
I truly believe this fish in here has got my name on it. Well, as you can tell, it's pretty dark now, and I have pushed it to the absolute limit. If you're new to the channel and you're eager for a bit of salmon fishing action, then I'll show you one of my favourite ever clips, favourite ever fish from this river now. If not, you've probably already seen it. Thanks anyway for watching, and I'll catch you down the road. Fish! Riggy! Fish! Could be a salmon! Whoa! Whoa! We've got a salmon on! Whoa! 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 My heart is racing. Oh, bloody hell. Careful, don't rush it. It's... Whoa! What a beast! I can't quite believe this, can you?
Unbelievable.
I'll just walk with it, let it tire itself out a bit. Oh no, the adrenaline.
Right. I can't see it. Right.
It's okay, it's okay.
It'll turn this time. It'll turn this time.
It's okay, don't rush it. I'm under. Don't worry.
He'll turn it this time. That's his last one.
I don't know, I wouldn't be so sure. Every muscle in my body is shaking. Careful, 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 careful. Don't want it to swim around you. Yes! Come on! Oh, the hook's out in the net too. Spring salmon, my first in about 4 or 5 years. And what a beauty. Not even a small one. So pleased. Words just cannot do this moment justice for me. I am so pleased. Off it goes. What a tank of a fish.
That wasn't on the agenda today.